Okay, so we've had a little break, a couple hours, and I want to finish the lesson. That's the wonderful thing about computers, is you can pause them and finish it later. So what we have here is, again, I apologize for using the older warped 6-string segments of the pattern stacks. So remember, it all starts in the pattern stacks here, okay, and then we select 6 strings from like 4 to 4, root to root, 6 to 6, 2 to 2, 5 to 5. Select 6 strings, and we warp the top 2 strings over, and that gives us arpeggio shapes. That, with the warping of the top 2 strings with that tuning. Okay, so we got, instead of we have, instead of, so that would be a circle of fourths. Okay, it sounds like the beginning of Star Trek, you know. Space, the final frontier. Remember me as you travel through your starry sea. Speaking of sea, so I apologize that these guys here are really just for the first. So if I did this, it might make my point a little clearer. And yeah, I had to do this to be able to see past my own nose. I had to do this, and we're not even going to look at these. So that the C corresponds to this particular one. So it's the regular C, and that 7 isn't going to be there either in the first box, right? First box, the 7 isn't going to be there. So we've got 3, 5, root, 3, 5, that's your open G, 5, there's your C, warped up C, or we go up 1 fret because it was a B, so we're going to just put it right back for our C. Okay, so that's it. Now it's a little, so that is the C shape. Now the E shape is an E-shaped F. So you know what E shape is. The E shape is this. There's E. Here's C. Here's E. But I'm going to take that E up 1 fret and bar it with my fingers. Okay, and so even though the fret nut is here, that fret nut shortens the string, so the length is actually pertains to, these are the open notes. E's the 3rd of C, A's the 6th of C, D's the 2nd of C, G's the 5th of C, B is the 7th of C, and again with the 3rd, E, top of E being the 3rd. Bar this here, so the bar that I just did with my finger, I guess we could choose a finger color there, right? Kind of like a yellowish, I don't know. Try to get some kind of a finger color there. So this would be the finger bar, right? Then we would have F being the open, would it be the open string? Yeah, F would become the open string there. Now, So it would be essentially an E-shaped F. So that's what that E is for up here. Is E-shaped F. 4, 7, 3 root. That's your E shape right there. 7, 3. Actually, it's over here. It's over here. Root 4, 6. That's it. Right there. Okay. So we do have the 4th on the open. Notice how far away from the fret that open string is. And then we have root 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root. Second inversion would be root 4, 6. Okay? If you wanted to give it an absolute number, you know, it would be like root, and then root plus 4 would be like, I don't know, a 12th, and then a 14th, you know, but we don't want to get that specific about it. But that's what 9th chords are, really, just an octave above the 2nd, and things like that. 13th chords are obviously a 5th above the root. So that's the voicings, is where it's going to go. Now we also have the G-shaped G, and this is all in the first position, the leftmost position. So we have the G-shaped G. Okay, so now we're not going to finger bar there anymore. Okay, we're going to go back to the regular bar. So we're going to have 3, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 2, 3, 5 as a pentatonic. If we wanted to do a diatonic, it would be a Mixolydian G. Okay, and that, let's say we start on the G, and we're going to just stick to the C chords. I'm going to use no capo on it. Okay, so that is the dominant. So that's what's going on with just the left. Okay, now we're looking at the adjusted, the fixed C box here. So now our C root, E 4th, and G 5th are listed properly, just pertaining to the first one. Let's look at the middle for a second. I'll fix that. Okay, so I've fixed it so we're just looking at the middle here. So this is the 4th, okay, like today, the 4th of July. And, you know, all is well. I haven't heard any fireworks yet, so they better get going on them, because it's supposed to rain tonight or tomorrow. But nobody cries if it doesn't rain, right? So we have the 4th here. 6, we got 6 is just, you know, part of the arpeggio, but it would be root 4, 6, root 4, 6. There's a C-shaped 4th right there. Okay, now if we were to follow the pentatonic, the diatonic, it would be root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we had a 7 here. I blanked it out. It was over here, I think. I think I can get it. Yeah, there was our 7 in the middle. So let me just show you how I did this. So we do have this 7 here. We also have it here. So this would be an interesting little side conversation here. But we want to mask these out. We call it masking out in like digital computer. We mask out, and now we're looking at the center position of the tri-note fret boxes, right? So we essentially have the 4th, okay, Now you can do it two ways.